And good afternoon. Welcome to the JR's Coffee Shop Podcast. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in to my fine folks in the Facebook group. I know I didn't get a chance this morning to do a broadcast. I was hoping, I know that like the last couple of weeks I haven't had a chance to do a live stream into the coffee shop group. I've done a number of, and you may or may not have seen them, I don't know, I've done a number of test broadcasts because I was doing some live streaming and stuff into Twitch. And so I just didn't get around to having the opportunity to go back into the coffee shop group and do a proper live stream and then a Zoom room chat like we've done in the past. And so this is kind of like a makeup session, I guess you could call it, because this morning I didn't have the opportunity to do a live stream into the group because of my internet connection going up and down, up and down, up and down. So I did a live stream earlier today. It was just kind of a general blast out to all the platforms. I just did like a multi-stream chat. And I did not do one for the coffee shop group just because I wanted to be able to do this one this afternoon prior to doing a live stream tonight. So live stream. So this would be my typical Saturday morning coffee shop group live stream. So there you go. Cheers. Awesome as usual. This is my Hawaiian, my Hawaiian friends. Thank you so much for the mug. Really appreciate it. It's got all the islands on here. Maui, of course, being my favorite one. That's where my wife and I spent 10 days hanging out years ago. The island of Maui, and we had a phenomenal time. It was an awesome. It was a great experience, and yeah, we just had a lot of fun. So, let me know in the comment section what you're drinking. Take a screenshot as usual if you can, and post a picture of your coffee mug so I can check it out. And let me know in the comment section what you're drinking, if anything at all. I don't know. You know, if you're a coffee freak like me and you're drinking coffee all day long, let me know what your blend of choice is today. You guys know me. What my favorite is. So today I'm drinking my favorite, which is my 1850 blend. Most of this week I've been drinking. I can't even think straight here. I'm just so tired. Death Wish coffee is what I was drinking most of this week. In the last couple of live streams that I did earlier, I think it was Wednesday and Thursday, I was drinking Death Wish because I was operating on like 3 hours of sleep. So, but today it's my 1850 blend. I just absolutely love this stuff. So, heaven. So how's it going? Make sure my cameras are working here because I'm going to be doing a live stream later tonight, and I just want to make sure everything's working fine. So, I've got my usual close up. I don't know how to get that back. My webcam, which looks horrible right now. Let's go with the iPhone. That's not too bad. The iPhone's looking pretty good. And, I can hear the background music. Awesome. And, of course, the Canon, that one's the mirrorless one, the EOS M50. It was working okay earlier today. I tried it earlier this afternoon on my other live stream, and that seemed to be working okay, except I was kind of blasted with the light coming through the front window. So right now I'm just operating in the dark, but I've got the studio lights on. me just make sure the comments are working here. Uh-oh. What's going on with Facebook here? All right, so it looks like I need to change the commenting on Facebook. All right. Now it seems to be working. All right. Sorry about that. So I've got, let's see, the Streamlabs stuff going on here. I can move that over just a bit. That should be all right, I guess. And what? Want to become famous? Oh my God, am I getting spammed already? Good Lord. All right. There's my tests from the Twitch platform. And here's the one from Facebook now, finally coming through. Perfect. All right. Everything seems to be working, which is good. The cameras are working. The commenting is working. The audio is working. And I got the great Shure SM7B microphones. This sounds way better than the 58A betas that I was using earlier today. Sounds great. Background music, I can hear that. Oh yeah, the moonshine. Which way am I going here? I gotta find a new home for that. That's like right behind me. You can't even see it. Well, unless I got the other camera going, which is my default view, which is this camera right here. Then you can see it. All right. All is well. Don't touch anything, right? Everything's working. That's the way we like it. Cheers. So how's it going? Let me know in the comments section. I know I'm doing a multi-stream right now, but my whole reason for going live here really is into the Facebook group. I haven't had a chance the last couple of weeks to do a live stream into the coffee shop group. So to all my members in there, my apologies. I miss you guys. I really have a great time every Saturday morning. Even though, like, as you know, I mean, over the last couple of months, I was doing a lot of testing and stuff and trying to, get things the way they should be. And, I'm not really a perfectionist. It's just that I just want shit to work. And things just weren't working all that great. I mean, I was able to live stream just fine and get in there, but a lot of the features weren't working, and I had a lot of crashing going on, and just I don't know, it just wasn't all that great. I watch other people's streams, and I know they've been streaming for years and years and years, so they've perfected everything, and it looks just phenomenal and sounds phenomenal, and they never have any problems. And everybody has to start somewhere. And for me this year, late June, early July is when I started streaming live, and I was having all kinds of problems and stuff like that. So, it just takes time. And so I'm glad a lot of you kind of stuck with me through all of that bullshit. And we were able to keep the group growing and growing and growing, and the coffee shop group, started off with like 3, 4, 5 people, and then it grew to 10, and then it grew to 20, and then it grew to 35, and then it grew to 48, and I think, what are we, over 50 now? I'm not sure. But I think we lost a few just because I hadn't live streamed in a couple of weeks, and so, people get bored and move on. So this camera is looking goofy. It's getting all goofy. Let me go change the... I don't know how it's connecting. I don't even remember now. It might be connecting via Wi-Fi, so it's going goofy on me here. Hold on a sec. All right, maybe now it looks all right. It was connected via USB, but something goofy was going on, or some interference. I think, I think the problem is that the USB, I'm always plugging into the powered USB hub, and I think there's some interference there because of the power that's going. It's a USB hub, but it's powered, so it's delivering, electricity through it and powering up other USB devices that require power. And so I think there's a little bit of interference that happens there. So every now and then you got to just kind of jiggle it and whatever. Right now I just switched it over to Wi-Fi. Since the boy isn't at home streaming stuff or whatever, I should be able to stream just fine and utilize the Wi-Fi signal as well for some of these cameras. So, so how have things been going? You guys, I haven't chatted with you guys in a couple of weeks. How's things going? Let me know in the comments section below. I'm keeping my eye on everything because, again, I'm doing a multi-stream, so I'm keeping my eye on YouTube, on Twitch, and of course the Facebook group right now. So I know it's a late Saturday afternoon, so there's probably not a whole lot of folks on the Facebook side. Everybody's out and about, or they got things going on, or they got dinner coming up. But I didn't want to go another week without streaming into the Facebook group, and this was my only opportunity to do it because I'm doing a live stream later tonight. So this was the only time I could kind of squeeze it in and make sure that I did a live stream into the coffee shop group, was right now. So I'm just hanging out. Hopefully we get a few folks in here and we can just kind of hang and chat a little bit. And but if not, it's not that big a deal. So yeah. I know I was having problems earlier with the Facebook. When I did my live stream earlier today, I was having problems with people commenting when it came to Facebook, and not sure why that is. Like when I was doing a test, like here's one of my tests from earlier. That's what it was looking like. It wouldn't even show who I'm the admin of the group, and for some reason, when I was doing my test, it was coming across like this. It just says Facebook user. It's like, what the hell's up with that? But then I tried it again just a little bit ago, and there we go. Now you can see my name and my profile picture. So, dang it. See? Well, hello. How's it going? Glad you could pop in and hang out for a little bit. I don't know who you are because it's not working again. Oh my God, man. I just want one stream. Just one live stream where nothing goes wrong. Everything is just perfect. Everything goes without a hitch. And we're good to go. Just once. Just want it once. So. Oh my God. Oh, it's Julie. Julie, how are you? I miss ya. Hey, I know back a while ago, you said you sent something to me. I never got it. Whatever it was that you sent me, I never got it. It took me about a month. I went over to my P.O. box, grabbed all the stuff that was in there, and there was nothing from you in there, which is weird. Because I know you said you were sending something, but whatever. I mean, I don't know what it was. Hopefully it wasn't a phenomenal kick-ass coffee mug. Because if it was, then I didn't get it because I had nothing from you in there. So. Yeah, we'll have to do... I miss doing our Zoom room chat. We'll have to do that again. I was planning on doing it later tonight. So if you're available later tonight when I do my live stream, come hang out for sure. But until then, what the hell? Stupid camera. Let's make a change there. It's a lot clearer. Cheers. Yeah. You may have to do a, what do you call it? Like when you sent it out, they should have given you a tracking number. Just do a track or whatever, track your package online, and it should tell you where it went. Because I know Teresa didn't get a package. She ordered some. What the hell was it now? A certain number of strands of beads. She makes jewelry and stuff like that. So she ordered up a bunch of different beads or whatever from Amazon, and she never got it. And they claim they delivered it, but there's nothing. And we had 3 packages that day, and that came directly to the house. So I don't know. Either somebody snagged it off the front, right in front of the door or something, or they delivered it to the wrong house or whatever, which happens all the time. We get neighbors that'll knock on the door and say, "Oh, here's your mail. I got your mail by mistake." And it's like, what the hell? Are they like in just a rush, mad dash to get the hell out of Dodge or what? But I don't know. Happens more times than we want. But yeah, if it was a mug, I'm bummed out because I was looking forward to it. How's it going? I heard, I heard you got a new gig, and I hope that whatever it is, that you're happy. Much happier than you were at the previous place. I know the other place kind of sucked. So, and with the whole shutdown still happening, I don't know if you still have, all those cities people showing up there or not, but it's pretty crazy down here. I know that. Every weekend, people come in and leave it, heading out of town. They're swinging in here, and then when they're on their way back into the cities, same kind of thing. So, but yeah, I did change. Well, I changed the camera view. This one should be pretty clear. It looks pretty clear. I mean, to me, but I don't know. I know sometimes on YouTube they squash the signal down. No, it does. Yeah, it does look pretty good. It was probably the other camera. Yeah, this one here. Let me change it. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. Like I said, it's a powered USB hub, and so a lot of times you get that interference going on and stuff. Yeah, it looks all right now. So you'll have to let me know if does it sound okay anyway on YouTube? Yes, I do have porch pirates. Except it's not a porch; it's just I don't know, our front door or whatever. When you go around the garage and come up to the front door, there's no porch, but yeah, it's probably porch pirates that are driving the neighborhood and they see stuff sitting in front of the door and they run up and grab it and run. So I don't know. It's pretty bullshit. I know a lot of people record people doing that. I've seen it on the news a number of times where they show, especially during the holidays, where you get all these packages being delivered and people are that's all they're doing is driving around town looking for, packages sitting in front, because people are at work or they're out of town or whatever. And they're just, people see stuff and grab it. So. I look fine. Cool. Good. Yeah, like I say, sometimes it's just the powered USB port that just messes with the signal and it just looks all goofy and shit. So, yeah, the purple and black. The Vikings colors. Yeah, when it came to trying to figure out what I wanted to put up on, well, both walls actually, it was kind of between the blue and black and the purple and black, and I saw a couple other streamers who were doing the purple and black, and it looked just phenomenal. I was really impressed with it, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go with the purple. I said, I'm a Vikings fan anyway, and No, that was earlier today. I did that. I sound great. Awesome. Yeah, I was really hoping. I know I was getting people telling me that didn't sound all that great. It was more so on the Twitch side of things, and but that computer is pretty old over there, and I just have nothing but problems. But this one here is the brand new 2020 13-inch MacBook Pro, and MacBook Pros are not really good for doing live stream, but I didn't want to go with the desktop this time. I needed to get an updated laptop, and as soon as I could afford it, it was either the 16-inch on the low end or a high-end 13-inch. So I went with the high-end 13-inch with the 32 gigs of RAM and 2 terabyte SSD. And so far, when it comes to live streaming, it's been just fine. So I haven't had any problems with it. But But yeah, no, I'm glad it sounds great too. That's the Shure SM7B studio mics. So thanks to those fine folks. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've heard that too, that they like to follow those trucks around and then they just come back 5-10 minutes later, and if stuff's still sitting there, they know nobody's home. So kind of a bummer. Hello. I wish I knew who you were. Like I was telling Julie earlier, the only thing that doesn't seem to be working right now is the comments in Facebook. Yeah, no, it does work on Twitch. I looked earlier here. Let's see, on the Twitch side, it's working just fine. And let me try YouTube. Yep, the YouTube stuff is working. But yeah, on Facebook it doesn't seem to be working. So love the wall coverings. Yeah, that's I was just talking to Julie about that as well. Or I think it was Julie who made the comment about the black and purple. I'm a Vikings fan, so except for this year. Holy shit, do they suck this year or what? Oh my God, that's horrible. But yeah, you'll have to let me know who you are. Otherwise, you're coming through right now like this, and it just says Facebook user. So for some reason, the commenting is not working in Facebook groups. Like I said, I just want one live stream to go right. It always just seems like there's always something, there's always something that goes wrong with these live streams, and hopefully, I don't know, whatever. Hopefully things get cleared up soon. I don't think it's anything I'm doing, because like I say, I was able to earlier when I first started the stream, it was working just fine. And then it started doing this, Facebook user. And then it cleared itself up, and then it finally started coming through like this. Showed, who I am, but now it's back to doing this. Facebook user. But yeah, the YouTube one is working just fine. Yep. So, I don't know. Whatever. You know what? Shit. There I go, not thinking again. Let me go into Facebook. Yeah, I can see. Okay, so in Facebook, I can see, if I go to God, I'm just going to have to do this, I guess. So yeah, Julie, I do see you in the browser. When I bring up the browser and I look in Facebook, I can see who it is. So, Jesse Morgan. Hello, Mom. How's it going, eh? How was the trip? You went to Mexico. How was the trip to Mexico? Hope you had a wonderful time down there. I didn't even know travel was allowed down there and back. I don't know if you guys drove there, or if you flew there, or what, but you'll have to let me know. Did you get me anything? I was just talking about the fine folks out in Hawaii. My friends out there who sent me a mug. It's an awesome mug. It's got all the Hawaiian Islands on here. You got the pineapple stuff. You got all the different mountains. You got Waikiki Beach. You got Diamond Head. You got hula girls on here and surfers and all kinds of really cool looking things on here. But Maui is the island that I ended up going to. Teresa and I went to Maui for 10 days, and it was a blast. Yeah, if I ever go back to Hawaii, I'm definitely going back to Maui. Felt like I needed a vacation when I got back home. But that's what it usually is, right? You get home because you're doing so much on vacation that by the time you get home from vacation, you need a vacation from the vacation. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did a Q&A earlier on my first stream and stuff, but I don't care. Most of the questions were centered around my health, so just, people just wondering how I'm doing and am I still considered cancer-free or whatever, or am I still in remission? And the answer is yes. Doing well, doing fine. I still do have to do the biopsy. That little thing I got on my lung needs to come out. My blood labs are fine. Those were all clean, or normal, whatever you want to call it. But, so they're not concerned that it's a cancerous tumor growing or whatever. But the fact that it's on my lung and growing, even though it's tiny, it's whatever, 5 millimeters, 5.5 or whatever it is. It's real tiny. But the fact that it's growing, it needs to come out. And I totally agree. It's just finding time to do it. Like I mentioned earlier, I just, when the COVID hit, they weren't doing any surgeries at all. Unless you were dying, they weren't doing it. But now they've since opened all that stuff up again, and now they're doing whatever, elective surgeries, I guess you could call it. But I think we have a couple of hospitals here in the Twin Cities that are going bankrupt because that's how they made their money, was surgeries and all that stuff. And there's been no surgeries the last 6 months. So they had to lay off most of their staff, and now they're going bankrupt. So I knew eventually at some point they were going to flip the switch back on and say, all right, we're doing surgeries. So, which they are. And just the fact that it's growing, I want it out of there. So I need to schedule that biopsy. I scheduled up my MRI for next week and more blood labs, and then get the all clear to go in and do the surgery, and then yank that thing out, get it out of my lung. So it's probably just, I don't know, it's probably just scar tissue or something. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's what everybody seems to think it is it just a little piece of scar tissue or something that's growing, and I don't know. I mean, if it is a tumor, it's they don't think it's cancerous because my CEA level would be through the roof. So the CEA level right now is normal. So it's so quiet. Oh, man. Typical. Well, it's a Saturday afternoon, Like I said, I was really hoping to do the live stream this morning, but the internet connection was up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I couldn't get a signal to last more than like 3 minutes. So, and yeah, it resolved itself by this afternoon. So then I did a live stream this afternoon, but it was a multi-stream, so it went across to like this. It was like Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and but I still wanted to come back here and do the coffee shop podcast in the coffee shop group, because I haven't done one for a couple weeks, and I miss you guys, and I was really hoping to do a live stream this morning and do the Zoom room chat and stuff, and I didn't get a chance to do that. So I figured, well, before I do a live stream tonight, I wanted to at least do one real quick in the coffee shop group, and hang out just for a little bit, even if like only a couple people show up. I just wanted to be able to do it. So. The overlays you see on the screen right now, that's when I incorporate Twitch into any of these streams, I put the overlays on there, because that's how I'm able to see, like, I don't know if you can, which way am I pointing here? This stuff here, this is the chat window, or the live stream chat. On Twitch, it's on the screen. Or it doesn't have to be on the screen, but I have it set up on the screen, and then above that, up here would be where the event list would go, and then over on this side over here would be where the alerts are and stuff like that. So, but that's like when I incorporate anything. When I incorporate Twitch with any of the streams, I put the overlay on there just so that I can see what's going on the Twitch side. So. And on Facebook and YouTube, they don't have those overlays like that, so it's usually just a clear screen. So, not really. There wasn't a whole lot of people on today, but again, it was Saturday afternoon, so it was, people are out and about and they got things going on, and I think I had, what was it, 7? I think I had 7 on Twitch, like 5 or something like that on YouTube, and like 4 or something like that. So it was less than 20 total. I have no idea. Let's see. Yeah, I can see all the comments. I'm using Ecamm Live, so all the comments are showing up for me within the application. I just keep switching back and forth between that and the browser, because on the Facebook side, for some reason, the comments aren't coming. The Facebook group users or members are not showing up in my application that I use. Yeah, it comes through like this. But if I switch over to the web browser, then I can see who sent the comment, or who posted the comment. So, yeah, it's my Minnesota Wild hat. It was cold, man. Like when I woke up this morning, it was 24 degrees. It's like, what the hell? It's supposed to be autumn. It's supposed to be nice out. We still got all the colors on the trees and stuff like that, but we got like 9 inches of snow. We got like a blizzard the other day, and it's freezing. Hey, Julie, made the switch over to YouTube. Can you see me now? I can. Except there's no picture. So I think, oh yeah, if you don't have a picture in your, whatever you call it, in your profile for Google, it won't show a picture. But so you'll have to upload a picture of yourself in there, and then that way, I mean, I can see who you are. Like, here, let me put you back up on the screen here. See, I can see your name and stuff, so it at least lets me know who posted the comment. But like, here's my test from earlier. If you upload a picture, that's what I did. Is I uploaded a picture to my Google profile, because Google owns YouTube, and so yeah, your Google profile is what gets posted. So are you drinking? Are you drinking coffee? Hey, that's kind of cool. Like, because now you're showing up in the chat window on the screen. I have no idea how that happened, but it's cool. I'm sure I did something I don't. I did something I don't know what I did, but no. But you're drinking. That's awesome. What you drinking? If it's not coffee, then yeah, people on Twitch want to know what you're drinking as well. Like I always say, it doesn't matter. I mean, yes, it's the coffee shop podcast, or the coffee where I'm streaming into the coffee shop group. But I don't care. Drink whatever you want. I got like, my sister popped in one time and she was drinking tea, which offended everybody. And yeah, everybody was giving her shit about that. It's like, how dare you come into our coffee shop group and you're sucking down tea? Oh my God. No, we had fun giving her shit though. Rum shots. Wow. Hopefully I'll be able to join you in that kind of a thing in not too long. So like maybe by the end of the year or New Year's, I can start sucking down some alcohol, because right now I can't, with all the meds and stuff like that I'm taking post cancer. You're not supposed to drink alcohol with it, so yeah, it just kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm always cold. It's just it's mainly because of the when I did my post-surgical chemotherapy, that stuff just destroys everything. Your nerves. It's one of the side effects of oxaliplatin. It's a heavy metal, so they shave this heavy metal, put it into water or whatever, and jam it in your veins, and it kills everything. It not only kills any cancer cells and all that kind of stuff, but it kills your nerve. It wipes out your nerves and everything. So they typically say that it should get better in 12 to 18. I want to say 12 to 18 or 16 months. And if it doesn't get any better after that, then you're going to have, neuropathy is what it's called, for the rest of your life. And so, it's been year and a half, 2 years. So I don't think it's going to get any better. So, yeah, I take, gabapentin. It's like a Band-Aid. It helps your nerves. I'm able to walk, talk, but if I miss one dose, the nerves just explode in pain, and yeah, it's pretty unbearable. So I walk with a cane. It helps I don't need to have the cane. I mean, I can walk without it, but it really helps a lot. It takes the weight off of the feet when you're walking and stuff like that. And you don't really, when you're walking, you don't walk like this. Your waist is going from side to side as you're walking. And so because they ripped my innards out and put me back together again, there's a lot of pain associated with that in there. So the gabapentin helps mask the pain, so to speak. A lot of people who have, what is it? Diabetes, who have a lot of neuropathy, take gabapentin. And again, it's like a Band-Aid, and it helps. I mean, there's no nerve pain really. For me, it works out great. But yeah, if I miss a dose or whatever, then yeah, the nerves just explode. And so yeah, it's a rough gig. Yeah, definitely. I keep forgetting to put some of these up here. Yeah, definitely have one for me. Have more than one for me. How about that? I love rum. Absolutely love rum. Rum and Coke was my deal. So yeah, I'll think about it later tonight. Oh, the haircut thing. Yeah. Yeah, when my hair grows back, it's all messed up. Again, that I blame that on cancer as well. I lost a majority of it, and so I just shaved it down to kind of that crew cut type of thing. And then when it grows back, it's just all over the place. I can't get it to go right at all. And so most of the time this summer I was wearing a baseball cap, and I was just fine. But when we got hit by the blizzard this week, I've been wearing my hat since Wednesday, this one here. So kind of keeps the heat in. But yeah, what's up with the haircut thing? I got it cut really, really short. I figured, well, for the winter, I'm going to cut it really short, and I'll wear my hat, keep my head warm, and we'll try again in the spring. I'd love to grow it out really long again, but man, what a pain in the ass. Oh, it's kind of like Bailey's? Well, that's kind of cool. Rum chata. It's a liqueur like Bailey's. That's way cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping by January I can ditch the meds and go back to living my life like normal and being able to drink. Not like drank, but I mean, on the weekends being able to have a few drinks, just like everybody else. But right now I can't. Sucks. Did you guys, Julie, did you guys get hit by a blizzard up north this week? Because I know down here we had, well, where I'm at, we got over 9 inches of snow. And then the further north you went, it was just a little less. Like I think Northfield had, 8? Rosemont? Yeah, Rosemont had 9. Stillwater had 8, I think, or 9. You get into the cities, they had 6. So I'm not sure. As far as up north, I think my dad said they got up in Mille Lacs, I think they had 5 or 6 inches of snow. But I don't know. I mean, you're way up there, so I don't know if you guys got hit or not. Oh yeah, I totally get you. Yeah, I wish I had my dark hair back. So. Oh, you guys did get hit. Okay, so you got 5 inches on Tuesday, 3 to 6 on Thursday. Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know. I mean, it's probably post color season for you guys up there. It's just down here in southern Minnesota, it was kind of that peak time, with the autumn colors and everything, and it was just phenomenal. It was awesome. I got out, Teresa and I got out for just a day, took some pictures and stuff, and I'm glad we did because, like I say, we got hit this week with the blizzard, and, you know, it sucked. I don't like having just 2 weeks of autumn and then it jumps right into winter. I don't like that. Those are my two favorite seasons, spring and autumn or fall. And I keep calling it autumn now because my friends out in the UK, they keep correcting me every time I say the fall. They're like, what are you talking about? Fall what? What are you talking? You know? And it's like, oh, no, that's autumn. So, and now this week I've been just keep calling it autumn. The autumn colors, it's the fall. That's what we call it here in Minnesota. But every time I say that, my friends out in the UK are all giving me shit. And they're like, what the... Same with some of the Canadians, too. I have a couple friends up in British Columbia who are always, you talk like shit, man. Like, what is this fall stuff? What are you talking about? And then I just say, it's autumn, eh? I give them shit, too, from the way they talk. So I always tell them they remind me of Bob and Doug McKenzie. How's it going, eh? It's the Great White North, eh? Yeah, past peak. That sucks. Idiots are still coming up. I feel so bad for you like that. I mean, I did see some of the pictures and stuff, and it's like you got people, camping out up in your neck of the woods. And last time you and I talked, you were saying that they were jacking stuff out of your stores and everything and clearing the shelves, and good Lord. No, it's only 6 o'clock here. I still got another hour before I got to do my live stream tonight. I do got to get some more coffee, though, so I need a refill. So, give me a few minutes. I will be right back. See you soon. Okay, and I am back. Sorry about that. Had to get a refill of coffee, and then Teresa said, "Hey, you gotta take your heart." I'm not used to streaming at this time on a Saturday, so anyway. So what the hell were we talking about besides alcohol and other fun stuff that I can't partake in right now? Yeah, the other my heart meds. That was the thing I was talking about mainly. Well, my gabapentin is what I was talking about before. That's what was kind of preventing me from being able to drink right now. So hopefully the nerves come back and everything will be fine. And I mean, as it is right now, the cool thing about gabapentin is it does mask the pain, the nerves on the hands, feet, and tongue. And so I can actually taste food again, which is cool. It's actually enjoyable to eat food. But like I say, if I don't take the gabapentin, then that's where there's a problem, you know. And then the other reason I can't drink right now too is because of my heart meds. So hopefully come January I won't have to take those anymore either. The heart meds, they regulate my heart. So basically it keeps my heart at the same rate all the time. And otherwise, yeah, it would spike up and down and stuff like that. And it's been, what is it? Yeah, it's over the 5-year period now. So I should be, in theory, be able to get off of those heart meds. I've got the 3 stents in my right coronary artery. As most of you, or maybe I don't know, I think most of you know, I had a massive heart attack back in 2012 and had heart surgery, and they saved my life. And then 2017 I was diagnosed with cancer, and then I beat that as well. I'm not a cat. That's what I tell everybody. I'm not a cat. I don't know how many lives I got left in me, so I want to have some fun. You know, I want to be able to do things, get out, and you know, have a drink every now and then like normal people. And you know, life's short. You just never know, you know, when your time is up. And I keep thinking my time is up, but I was able to beat the big 2 last time, the heart attack and cancer. So yeah, hopefully I can go quite a while now without any health related issues. When I don't know if you guys seen my YouTube video on the, it's actually my #1 video on YouTube, but on YouTube I had that video about, I think it was Lynch syndrome. And so I had gone in to the U of M and got, you know, tested. And I came back that I was not, that I don't have Lynch syndrome, but they can't just tell you the good stuff. They have to tell you the bad stuff too, because they do the genetic testing. And then they're like, oh, you know, they figured out where I got my colon cancer from, and they can trace that back all the way back to the Middle Ages. It's so goofy. It's so weird, you know, that they can trace this all the way back to a group of Jewish people that start off on the kind of the border between Portugal and Spain. And then they moved into Germany, where they are to this day. So, you know, that group of Jews are there. So that's one of the questions they asked me right away is, hey, are you Jewish? And I'm like, no, I'm Baptist. And they said, no, jackass, we're not asking about your religion. We're talking ethnicity. And I said, oh, yeah, no, I don't know anybody who's Jewish. And they're like, well, you kind of are. And because they're like, you know, that's the tumor when it was tested, the genetic testing, the genetic markers come back. And we're very familiar with that gene, and it came from, we have it traced all the way back to the Middle Ages, and it came from this group of 11. I think they got it down to like 11 Jewish people. So I said, oh, okay. So either from my mom's side or dad's side, you know, somebody in our family got together with a cute little Jewish girl, and it's just passed its way all the way down, generation after generation, all the way down to me. And they're like, yeah, that's where you got it from. So, but then they said, you know, you have these other genes that are what do you call them? Mutated genes that these markers are turned on. And so we know you're going to, you know, if you don't get hit by a bus and you don't, you know, all that shit, you know, we know what you're going to die of. And the other two big genes were, what the hell was it now? Skin cancer and pancreatic cancer. Because those genes are mutated and you will eventually get it. It's just when, you know. And I said, well, what can I do to be proactive? Can I push that out? Like, you know, wear, you know, the sunscreen, you know, SPF 8 billion or something. Can I do that? And they're like, no. Stay out of the sun. And if you see anything, bring it up. You know, you got to say something right away because people do die of skin cancer or whatever. And as far as the pancreatic cancer thing goes, I'm like, how can I do anything to be proactive there? Same thing. They're like, no, it's just once you get it, you get it. That's it. Then your time's up. And I said, well, how can I just yank the pancreas out? And they're like, yeah, that's usually when people get pancreatic cancer, they remove the pancreas. And I said, well, how long can you live without a pancreas? And they said, nobody's lived longer than 5 years. So you have between 3 and 4 years figure or something. And that's it. Time's up. So I don't know. I didn't like hearing that, but I had to find out if I had Lynch syndrome or not. It's just Lynch syndrome basically means you're just more susceptible to other cancers and stuff like that. And a lot of people, it's very common with people who have colon cancer to be, you know, to have Lynch syndrome. But I tested negative for that. So, but like they said, you know, we can't just tell you the good news. We have to tell you the bad stuff too. So you get it all. It's in your report. You're going to see it. So we might as well talk about it, you know, so. That's how all that came about. But yeah, the heart, that was my doing. It was, what is the camera? God dang it. Oh, I think I still had it set on Wi-Fi. Let me switch it back over. Hold on a second. I don't know if that made a difference or not. Hopefully it did. But yeah, the heart thing, that was my own doing. You know, I was killing myself on a daily basis. I was running 2 companies. I think I got maybe 2 hours, 3 hours a night of sleep, and that was it. I'd be in bed by 1 a.m. and I was up by 4, no later than 4. So on average, maybe 3 hours of sleep a night, and just work, just nonstop. One business I was running out of the home. The other one, we had offices in Eden Prairie, and it was just crazy. I'm a workaholic, so I mean, just nonstop working. And when they scraped my arteries after the heart attack, they said it was 100% cortisol. So whatever the hell you're doing, quit it. And I said, what? I'm just working. And they're like, yeah, quit it. So they're like, you know, most people gain weight with cortisol. They said, but for you, it clogged up your arteries. 100%. And they needed 3 damn stents to hold open my right coronary artery. It wasn't good. I know that. They even they videotaped the heart surgery, which they're like, here you go. They put it on DVD for me. They're like, if you ever want to scare the shit out of yourself, watch this. And it's your heart surgery. And so then you can see them working on my heart, and they go in and clear and open up the right coronary artery, and you can just see the heart fill up with blood. And then it started beating again. And it's just the freakiest thing ever. And they're like, yeah, if you want to scare the shit out of yourself, take a look at that, because you were that close to dying. And then you can see them go in there into the artery and put the stents and stuff to hold open the artery. It's freakish. It's just crazy. Not sure. Let me see. Yeah, it's working. Here, I'll send through a couple tests. Should be coming through. Yeah, it's working. Like I was saying earlier, it's kind of weird because when I change the scenes and stuff, it clears out that chat window, and all the comments disappear. I mean, I can still see them like in the web browser, but on the screen they all disappear. It's kind of like it resets it or something like that every time I change the scene. And the scene change was when I went to go get my coffee refill. I changed the screen to that "Be Right Back" screen. And it like resets this whole window thing. So for a minute there, I thought you were saying that I wasn't broadcasting live anymore or something. I'm like, what? No, it's working. Yeah, it's the Twitch overlays. That is one of the things I was going to test. So this is what it would look like if I got, like if somebody follows you on Twitch. This is what it would look like. That's really loud. I got to turn that down. And then when people subscribe to your channel or whatever, it sounded like this. Man, that is loud. All right, I turned the sound effects down. Hopefully that works. Jeez, that's crazy. I don't know why it's so loud. It wasn't like that earlier. It wasn't loud at all. But yeah, that's what it looks like when people do stuff on Twitch. I don't know. Yeah, that camera, I don't get it. It was just fine for quite a while, and then now it's just being all goofy and shit. Hold on a sec. I don't know. Whatever. Stupid cameras. I'm going to get one of those. I'm just going to have to like break down and get one of those Elgato video capture devices, and just, they're kind of pricey, but they're in high demand because everybody's working from home, and so many people are starting live streaming and stuff, including myself or whatever. And like I mentioned earlier, if you're using OBS or Streamlabs OBS, it requires a clean HDMI signal, and the only way you can do that is get a video capture device. And then you can, you can stream with your DSLR or mirrorless cameras. Whereas with me, for on my Mac, when I'm using Ecamm Live, it doesn't require that. It's just straight up USB. But as you can see, it's just having all kinds of problems when it comes to the USB signal. So it looks okay right now. This is the Canon camera. This is the EOS M50, and right now that is just, I think I have it set to just 720p at 60 frames per second. So it looks all right. It's not bad. It looks way better at 1080p and then phenomenal at 4K. But I can't seem to stream. I can't send a live signal at 4K. It's just total horseshit. And it crops the screen as well. And then if I do 1080p, it's still too much for, bandwidth wise. It's just too much for our internet connection. And it shouldn't be. I've got a 600 meg line down, 20 meg up, and it should be just fine. But for some reason, it never is. So, but if I stream in 720p, it'll work. So that's why I always keep it at 720 at 60 frames per second. And for the most part, it's okay. It's basic high def. It's just standard high def. That's all it is. So what do you guys got going on this weekend? Any big plans? You guys just hanging out at home, or are you going to go out and about, or what do you got going on? Or Mom, you're back from Mexico now, aren't you? Or are you still out in Mexico? I thought you were back. And Liz, if you're still out there in the UK, let me know how. Well, it's got to be late for you out there. Yeah, I want to say it's like midnight or something out across the pond. Cheers. Freezing. Jeez. That's the webcam. That's the built-in webcam on the laptop. Looks like shit. Uh-oh. Lost the iPhone. Let me go wiggle the cable. All right, there we go. The application on the iPhone crashed. Oh, it's just doing Wi-Fi right now at 30 frames per second. Still looks all right, though. For now. Yeah, it is dinner time, I know. Well, I'll probably do my live stream tonight at 8 instead of 7 because it's almost 6:30 right now where I'm at. So I'll probably do my live stream, tonight's live stream at 8. And that'll just go for as long as I can stay awake, I guess. I don't know. I've tested just about everything, so I'm done with the testing thing. I'm just done with it. I'm sick of testing all the time. So I'm just going to get started with just doing my normal live streams, and if shit goes bad, it goes bad. Whatever. But I want to start building up the following on Twitch, so I need to just start, doing my regular live streams on a consistent basis, and then we'll just see how it goes. So, because I do get quite a bit on the viewer side of things, and the problem is that I'm just not scheduling stuff on a regular basis. So people aren't going to follow you unless they know you're going to be consistent. If you're on every Wednesday, or if you're on every Friday, or if you're on 3 days a week or twice a week or whatever, they just want consistency, and then it's not a problem. Then they can count on, well, every time I come here at such and such day or such and such time, I know he's going to be streaming, So, but when you're all over the place, I was just all over the place because of my testing. People don't know when you're going to be on or when you're not going to be on or whatever, and just, I don't know. So it's all about consistency. So. Yep, it's working. Same with YouTube. There's the YouTube one. Yeah, I was getting spammed earlier. Maybe that's a sign of success. An early sign of success is when people start spamming you. And here's one of the spams. Hey, you want to be famous? You can buy followers. Yeah, thanks. I was getting that all the time on Instagram. Once I hit I think 200 followers, all of a sudden I started getting spam all the time. Like, what the hell is this crap? And I was like, whatever. I just wanted to stick with the organic growth, because at the time I was battling cancer, and I knew it was going to be a while. I didn't have any aspirations of becoming an influencer on Instagram. I just wanted to meet with people who were going through the same thing that I was going through, and I got to meet a lot of really, really nice people, and I made a lot of great friendships when I was battling cancer. The only bad thing, of course, is a majority of those people have passed away now. So it's tough, when you're a group of people who are all going through the same thing and comparing notes and helping each other out and encouraging one another, and because you go through just a terrible errors. But anyway, so yeah, they were saying that some people just decide that that's the best for them or whatever. But that's how I met all those people on Instagram. Was, number one, I was checking out the different postings and stuff. It was, I'm a fan of the art, so I loved seeing, art, pictures of art and stuff. People, that paint things and whatever, even photography and stuff like that. But I got to, they had groups and stuff like they do on Facebook, where there's groups of people who are going through the same kind of thing. And so I got to meet with, a lot of different people online through that. And but over time, I started posting my own pictures and stuff like that. And I was posting my pathway pictures and my coffee mugs and stuff like that. And I just kind of grew that following over time, over the last few years and stuff. And like I say, I'm over 800 now. I finally hit that 800 mark, and which is just unbelievable, for a guy like me. Who the hell cares? That's how I looked at it. It was like, who the hell cares about my pictures? And but apparently a lot of people love them, so, which is kind of cool. Yeah, no, the internet connection just died, and came back online again. So it was kind of a hiccup, short little one. So yeah, I probably shouldn't push my luck too much here. I should probably finish things up because I do want to do my live stream at 8:00, and but I should probably get something to eat and yeah, if you guys are around, come hang out with me at 8:00. Make sure if you're on Facebook, make sure you like my page. And if you go to my page, you'll see I have two groups in there. The one group is JR's Coffee Shop group. Make sure you become a member there. But make sure you like and follow my page, though. The Facebook.com/JSarzozaJR. So it's the letter J and then S as in Sam, ARZOZAJR. So J Sarzoza Jr. And like the page, follow it, and you'll get notified when I go live. If you're on YouTube, just make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the little notification bell there, and yeah, you'll get notified when I go live. Same thing with on Twitch. If you're on Twitch and you follow me on Twitch, and then you'll get notified when I go live and stuff like that. So those are the three platforms for now. I'm not going to include LinkedIn. I do have a large following on LinkedIn as well. I'm well over 2,000. But that's more the just business only type stuff. I don't really do, and maybe that'll change, I don't know. But right now I just do my business development stuff on there. I don't really incorporate my coffee stuff on there or anything like that. And same with Instagram. Instagram, it's against their terms of service to do a live stream, a multi-stream into their platform. So hopefully that will change as well in the upcoming year. But you can upload a live stream, or you can do whatever just natively there on Instagram. You can't do live streaming and shit like that with all these different platforms. So for right now, it's just Facebook, YouTube, and now Twitch. So yeah, if you're around later tonight, come hang out with me. We're just gonna be hanging. It's just a chill and chat. That's all it is. We're just chilling, hanging out, talking about whatever. It's just right now I just wanted to squeak in a quick little live stream for the Facebook group, my coffee shop group, because I haven't done it in a couple weeks, and I miss you guys. So hopefully I can get back into just a regular Saturday morning live stream, and we can get back to doing the Zoom room chat, and where I can see you, you can see me, and we hang out and chat and just talk about whatever, drink our coffee and do whatever. So I really miss doing that, and I want to get back to doing that. So for now, thanks so much for tuning in. Everybody who's on the other platforms as well, on Facebook or on Twitch and YouTube, thanks so much for joining in and hanging out with me here while I do my little stream into the coffee shop group. I appreciate it. I hope all is going well with you guys. Stay safe out there. It's a crazy, crazy world that we live in, and I hope things are going well for you guys. And I look forward to seeing you again real soon. If I don't see you tonight, I look forward to seeing you next weekend when I get back to just doing my regular streams and stuff. So thanks again. Hope all is well, and we'll talk to you real soon. Take care.